Good afternoon, people. I've just been watching the debate on BBC One, where Sadiq Khan, the London mayor, was on the Remain side. And then I all of a sudden remembered about an article I see online about Sadiq Khan, our London mayor, saying there's too many white men working for the London Transport Network. And there's too many white men working for the City of London. So I asked myself, what was this all about? Well, he's on the Remain side, so he wants the borders to stay as they are. So what is it? There's too many white men working for Transport for London. There's too many white men working for the city. What is he after? More immigrants and refugees, asylum seekers working for the City of London? I ask you. Well, I'm about to play a short video that I've done earlier with the articles, and I'll get back to you in a minute. Right, here you go, folks. I just come across an article, and it states here, politics.co.uk, Sadiq Khan, there are too many white men on Transport for London. Well, Sadiq Khan, as you know, is the new London mayor, and he's also campaigning for the Remain in the EU campaign. He's on the Remain side. So if he's on the Remain side, and he's also saying there's too many white men on Transport for London, what do you want, more refugees and asylum seekers instead of British workers? There you go. Sadiq Khan, there are too many white men on Transport for London. What does he mean by that? Right, we'll have another look. Right, so have a look at this. There's another article, another newspaper there. There you go. There you go, so there's the Eco Lama candidate runs to being too many white men working for City. Sadiq Khan. So basically, there's too many white British working for the City. There's too many white British working for London Transport. And he's on the Remain campaign. Let's see what else we've got here. A London mayor who says Sadiq Khan Sadiq Khan's right on a roll here, people. He's on a proper roll. So Sadiq Khan is saying there's too many white people or white men working for the city. Oh, we've got another one. Another article here in that paper. Yeah. Sadiq Khan said, London, here, the headline here, London, too many white men. And oh, it's Sadiq Khan again. That is not good, Sadiq Khan. It's supposed to be the London mayor. But you're picking on the white people. You're picking on the white men, saying there's too many working for the city. There's too many white men working for London Transport. This is not good. Right, here you go, folks. I just come across an article. Oh, there you go, people. Sadiq Khan is coming out with kind of statements that you're expecting the American candidate, Donald Trump. And he's on the Remain side to stay in the EU. So I'll leave it down to you people to work out what you think about it. But remember, he's on the Remain side and he's coming out with statements like that. That's not good. You got our Prime Minister, David Cameron, saying about the economy. And every time you ask him a direct question, he avoids the answer. He goes on to something totally different, so you don't get the answer that you want. He's also brought up in debate on the TV tonight on BBC One about the EU will end up becoming the United States of Europe. They're saying that there's no EU army being formed, but I've shown you proof on previous videos that it has been formed. I've shown you a message that I got today that the EU army is on the move in England now. They're in secret training on British beaches. You've got an RAF base up in Cornwall where they're based. So when you make your vote on the 23rd of this month, which is in a couple of days, think about that. Well, God bless you. Make the right decision.